All right, guys, Drea Avent back for part 2 with the one and only Allyson Felix, 21 gold medals throughout the course of her career in international world competition. And Allyson, in part 1, we talked about the possibility of the double, the 200, 400 meter. What are some of your other goals in the Olympics in 2016?
Well, the relays are always huge for me. They're very important. They're a lot of fun as well. So I would love to be a part of the 4x1 again and the 4x4. So yeah, it's kind of have a hefty task, but I would love to do it all.
But we know you're going to rise to the occasion because that's what Allyson does. I know that you train 2.5 hours a day running and then another 2 hours in the gym. What's the key to mentally staying up each and every day for that rigorous training all the time?
There's really no secret to it, and I think just like with anything else, you have days where you just don't feel like it.
Right.
So I just try to power through those days. You know, I try to think about my goals. I try to think about my competitors. You know, they're working hard, and if I want to be the best, I got to keep going at it. And so that's kind of just like what I try to do to get through it.
I want to talk about your inner circle. I know those people are very important to you. Your parents, Wes is actually here, your brother off camera, and then your trainer. Tell me about them and just the dynamic that they've brought to you just elevating to this level.
Yeah, I feel like I have a great team. You know, nothing is done alone, and behind the scenes there's so many people who are working so that I can be at my best, and it's a great group. So like you said, my brother Wes, my manager, just a huge part of the team, and he keeps everything in order so that I can focus on what I have to do. My coach Bobby Kersey, he's very demanding, but he's awesome. You know, he always just is able to get more out of me than I would have thought I could do myself, and that's why I think we have just such a great partnership. And then I have some great training partners as well, who we just push each other day in and day out. My family, which is just my parents, a huge support for me, who travel around and you know are always there. Win or lose, they're gonna love me regardless. So,
right, that's important.
It's very important, you know, just to have them. And so it's a great group. You know, I have a massage therapist as well, chiropractor. Everyone who's just kind of working to make sure that I'm feeling good.
The Allyson team, the people behind the championship lady. Well, I know that charity work is really big for you. So tell me about the charities that you're involved in. I know there's one that you're involved in a little bit more than the others. So just kind of expand on that.
Yeah, well, I have a passion for children. I always have, and my degree is in elementary education. So one of the big charities that I work with is Right to Play, and they're a great organization that does a lot of work in underprivileged areas using sport for development. And so that's something that's important for me. I've traveled with them to Africa, to the Middle East, and I've really gotten to get hands-on with the kids, and that's always important for me. I'm also on the President's Council for Fitness, Sports, and Nutrition.
Very cool.
And that aligns with so many of my passions as well. Just really getting to get into classrooms and do meaningful work. Fighting physical inactivity for children is something that is just really an epidemic here in the States, and something we're trying to reverse.
Very cool. Well, anything else you want to promote? What else is upcoming for Allyson Felix?
Well, for me, I'm just getting ready to get back to training, and so just gearing up for that, and yeah, getting to do some things that I'm passionate about. I just actually this past weekend I had a college summit for Los Angeles area juniors and seniors, and it was great. It was a time where we could really just provide resources for our underserved community, for them to just prepare for their future and for college, and that's something I'm really passionate about as well.
Very nice. Well, still much more to come with Allyson Felix. We're going to delve into the lady off the track. We're going to find out about her personality, what she likes, and what really makes her tick off the track. So make sure you keep an eye out for part 3. Drea Avent, Allyson Felix.